Hey guys.
Is it working?
Yes.
Okay. Reese has been struggling with this for about 30 minutes.
This
But-
isn't how we start. Welcome back to Unpack with Ethan.
And Reese.
And today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories.
We are.
Mhm.
But first, I'm in my underwear. Don't say anything. It is a hot day. I can't say the day because it's not the same day it's supposed to be. And I don't want to confuse any of you.
You're so thoughtful and kind.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So, conspiracy theories.
What's your favorite one out there?
My favorite one, like, that I believe, or a favorite one that, why? Okay.
What's your favorite one out there?
That
Just
I
out there, just period.
Oh my god.
If you believe it or not, you don't have to believe it.
Well, there's a difference in my favorite one that I believe or my favorite one that I don't
then
believe.
give me both. I don't care.
So my favorite one that I believe is that the Earth is flat.
Okay.
The one that I don't believe, the Earth is round.
Why don't you think the Earth is round?
No, but the moon landing was definitely
I was
faked.
gonna ask you about that.
That
Okay, that I can get behind. I don't think I believe in the moon landing either.
I don't think I believe in the moon. Have you seen that movie where they have them in that building and there's just a projector screen outside and it's supposed to make them think it's a window, but it's
No.
just a screen and it shows like a fucking desert and they're like, you can't go outside because it'll
Kinda like
kill
the
you.
Hunger Games.
And then when they go out, no, not at all actually.
How they're in the dome and it's like a freaking projection and it's like they're not actually there. Does that not happen in the Hunger Games?
No, they're definitely there.
Oh, but there's just a dome around them.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind that.
So
I know what you mean though. You can continue talking.
but yeah, I think that's what the moon is, to be honest.
Why?
Because the other day I didn't see the moon.
So it wasn't
Explain that.
recently a new moon.
Explain that.
Like last week there was a new moon.
No, they ran out of electricity at the White House. What do you want me to do about that?
You don't have to do anything. So Joe Biden is in charge of the moon?
No. He's not in charge of it. He's contributing to it though. Duh. I feel like it. You know what it definitely is? It's definitely Canada. Because they're always like pretending to be like less. Like, like behind the scenes, like nobody gives a fuck about Canada.
I care about Walter cares.
Nobody's
about
gonna But you know what I mean? Like nobody's like looking to Canada to be like, oh god, what if Canada has nukes? I bet you Canada has the most nukes of anyone, and they're just not telling us.
And they act all fucking wholesome, and like they're like,
oh,
it's just Canada.
They say
It's
sorry.
It's like, yeah, the nicer Americans.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no.
No, so they're responsible for the moon, and they got everyone under their thumb because they have more nukes than everyone. But Joe Biden doesn't want us to know that.
Joe Biden knows too.
He's the president of the United States.
Well, if Canada's keeping it from the rest of the world.
No, they're not keeping it. They're keeping it from the citizens.
Oh, I understand.
All the leaders know.
Okay.
Did you know Canada, US, Mexico spells come downward?
I did.
Do you think that was planned as well?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. But yeah. What was I saying?
Oh, you don't think the Earth is round?
No, I wasn't. I was saying the moon landing was faked.
Yeah, but before that, you were talking about how the Earth.
Let me tell you about the moon.
Okay, that isn't real.
So I didn't see it yesterday.
Okay. You're still looking?
What do you want me to do about that? What's your evidence? You're supposed to be arguing why the moon's real for me.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay.
Play devil's advocate. I know you agree with me because this is like obvious.
So the tides. Have you ever been to the beach?
I do not buy that shit for a second. When they brought that up in like 5th grade science class, when they're like, the moon is responsible for the tides, I was like, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. The moon is not responsible for shit.
Okay.
The tides are because the waves like to funk around a little bit.
Funk around.
How can they say the moon is responsible when they're also saying we're fucking spinning like a fucking disco ball party?
So do you just
And
not believe in science?
no, that's another thing. I really don't believe in science at all. Ever since when I was little, when they said that they used to think Earth was the center of the solar system, and then they found out it wasn't, then I'm like, then why do we trust anything they're saying? Because they believed that for so long, and they're like, this is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a provable fact.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were wrong. So why should I believe anything they say now
You don't have
when
to.
50 years from now they're going to be wrong? The moon.
Okay. But you've seen the moon before?
I've seen it. I haven't touched it. Have you? No.
Thanks
Yeah.
for answering for me.
Exactly.
Okay. What if you were given the opportunity to go to the moon?
To go to the... I would never go to space. I don't trust it. I feel like they'd kill me because they don't want me to see the truth.
Really? Do you believe in aliens?
Aliens? Oh, yeah.
Over the summer, there was the whole thing where it was like we had contact with aliens, and I was very nervous.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
I was with you when we found out, and it was like...
Everyone's
We're
like,
gonna
we've
die.
had contact with aliens. And I was fully prepared for an alien invasion. And I was like, I was really excited because I'm like, hopefully they can figure out how to get us to travel faster and for cheaper prices because gas
That's what you're
prices
worried about.
are a little insane right now.
Ooh.
So I was rooting for the alien invasion.
The way that they made it seem was that like we're in contact with them and we have like a week to prepare and they're coming. Do you
That's
remember, like it was like so urgent and so
It
in the
was
news, and it was
crazy.
like I'm gonna have to prepare. Like I was in Blanchard at the time, and I was like, I have to drive home. I
Yeah.
can't record the first 3 episodes of my podcast because I need to get home to my family because the aliens are coming, and then nothing has happened. Nobody's said anything about it since. So
Yeah, I was
Really
really
bummed out.
hoping for it. That was like my whole thing was the aliens are gonna come here. They're
Yeah.
gonna invade, and they're gonna whichever ones of us will follow by their rules.
You
They're gonna because they're gonna
would follow?
oh yeah they're gonna come in here with fucking UFOs that go vroom, and I'm
You
gonna be
don't
like,
do that.
can I ride in that? Because that if they can
You
get
said you wanted one as a pet, didn't you?
an alien, no. Why would I ever say that?
I feel like you did.
I definitely didn't. You're full of shit. You're lying and manipulative. I want to marry an alien, is what I probably said.
Oh.
Trisha Paytas dated an alien.
Okay.
That's a fact. You can look that up.
I believe you. She's crazy in a good way.
Okay. What was I saying? I keep
I don't
getting
know.
off
You're kind of all
topic.
over the place today.
Sorry.
Unlike I've ever seen.
Well, I think we just picked a really good topic for me, to be honest.
I've never seen you this passionate about anything in your life.
Aliens are real. They're going to come here. They're going to make our planes go faster.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to pay for gas anymore.
Okay.
And I'm going to marry one. Because I'm done with white people.
Oh, maybe that is what it was. Cause no, yeah. Cause you were like, I want an alien, and I was like as a pet, and you were like, no, I want to marry one.
Yeah.
So I thought you meant as a pet, but you meant to marry. Would you
Yeah.
have sex with an alien?
Yeah. Well,
You would have kids with an alien?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You're not worried about them being ugly and slimy?
What if no? I think the kids would be super
What if
sexy.
no?
Why do we think aliens are going to be ugly and slimy?
That's what I was also thinking about, because I
What
feel
if
like
they're
it's like
really
the whole thing that
sexy?
they're supposed to be like green and have one eye, but like
What if they're like just super sexy, but they got a little green tint to them or a
that's
little
okay.
blue tint?
It's like they have
That's
one
good.
disease.
I think that's good. Yeah. They got a little blue tint. They just kind of look like
Blue would be good.
they're lacking some oxygen.
Yeah.
So I'd have sex with an alien.
Do you believe in the other planets?
The other, don't tell me that there's rings around one of them though. I can't get behind that.
Why? I've literally taken a picture of it, and you can see the rings.
I've taken a picture of a lot of things. Okay? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I just heard somebody scream bloody murder outside.
It's
probably AI. Reese's picture is definitely AI.
Anyways, what do you think of robots? That's not a conspiracy.
Robots?
Yeah.
Like what kind?
All kinds.
Like the kinds that kill people? Like
All
the ones that
kinds.
are. Have you watched the episode of Jesse
Yes.
where the robots take over?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's gonna happen?
I hope not.
Would you have sex with?
With a
It would be
robot?
so hard to get a robot pregnant.
Is that your only goal when you're having sex with people, to get them pregnant?
But like, why would you have sex with?
So yes.
Sorry.
I saw a robot the other day at Target.
At Target?
Yeah, it was pushing carts like by itself. And I was like, that's not real. Like, how does it know where it's going? It knew.
What the fuck?
It was crazy.
My CVS has
So-
a robot at home.
That's pretty much taking over already. They're
Well,
already
no.
invading.
Is it
Target?
G-Force, the one with the little hamsters, the rodents,
Yeah.
and like all the appliances come alive? Is that the same movie?
I don't remember. I just remember the hamsters.
Maybe it's not the same movie and I'm losing it, but I feel like all the appliances come alive and it scared the shit out of me when I was little.
To be honest with you,
It's not the same
think
movie,
that-
apparently, guys.
I think that Poland's gonna take over before robots or
Poland?
aliens. Yeah. Poland? You heard of them?
Yeah, but really?
Yeah. Poland is getting up there. They just don't want it. Same with Canada and Poland have an alliance.
Do they? I'm
Yeah.
sure they do. I feel like everybody's got an
And
alliance
then-
nowadays.
Are you thinking of Toy Story?
No.
Who else should have an alliance? Ukraine, and then they can be CUP. CUP? Poland, Ukraine, Canada? CUP? The CUP alliance?
Precisely. Any other good conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Even Antarctica.
Like what?
What? Antarctica is not real.
Why?
But except for the fact that my cousin has been there.
Who?
Her name's Nicole.
How?
I don't believe her.
Is she mentally okay?
Yeah, she is. She's fine. But I don't think I believe that she's been to Antarctica.
Why?
Because that's a lie.
I agree.
Because there's an ice wall, remember? Because the earth is flat.
Oh. Yeah.
So there's an ice wall. And beyond that wall is all of our doubles. Like the movie Us. You still need to watch it. But it's all of the other versions of us.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Biden has 3 of him.
Why does he get 3?
Because they're alternating them out.
I feel like I
That's
don't
why.
have another double.
Have you noticed how Joe
Excuse
Biden
me?
looks different? And like every time you see him, he looks different.
To be honest, I don't remember the last time I saw Joe Biden. I've
Okay.
actually never seen Joe Biden
Well,
in person.
Joe Biden,
Yeah.
Dumbledore from Harry Potter, first 2 movies, completely different person, and it's because they switched out.
Are
His
you
double.
saying that Joe Biden is Dumbledore, or are you saying that Joe Biden and Dumbledore and alike
and
are
Dumbledore?
alike? Okay.
Yeah, Dumbledore as well.
I agree. Dumbledore does
Um,
look different.
It's because he's a different person. Well, not a different
I feel like
person,
he
a different double.
Aged. Oh.
And that's the same with who is it? That one character, but they got it wrong because they changed him from a white guy to a black guy halfway through the series. So it was like, what the hell?
What? In Harry Potter?
Yeah.
They changed somebody from being white to black?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they got the wrong double. Because they all have numbers
the
to them,
fuck?
and they just got a number mixed up.
I wonder what
Like how
number
they
I
mix
am.
up babies. We need to have Joseph on.
So true.
Yeah.
You're really on fire today.
Thank you. I gotta think.
What about discount stores?
Discount.
What are your thoughts on discount stores?
I think. First of all, ooh,
Your leg a little
my
itchy there,
leg.
Phil?
Yeah, my leg's kind of itchy, but discount stores.
You ever
TJ
been?
Maxx.
Have you been to a TJ Maxx?
I feel like everybody in the Midwest has been to a TJ Maxx.
Well, I don't know. Oh, I know you have because your mom lets you smell the candle aisle because you're a good boy.
This was like 3 months ago. Yeah. I don't trust them. One time I
Why?
bought a pair of pants and I took them home. And they were no longer a pair of pants.
Was it a long jean skirt?
Yeah. No.
What was it? What do you
They
mean?
just
weren't-
didn't exist. And it was all a dream.
Okay. Well, I was more talking along the lines of.
Did you know one time I was outside a mall, okay? and I thought it was a fart, and I pooped my pants. So
I did
then I had
notice,
to go
yes.
into a TJ Maxx and buy some cheap underwear to change my pants because my pants had poop in them.
How old were you?
So I was 14.
That's such an
So
old age to
that
shit yourself, Ethan.
I
Like
thought
that's
it
like
was
oh,
I thought it was a fart. I thought it was a fart. I thought it was a fart.
when was the last time you shit your pants?
14.
Okay.
Last time I pissed my pants? Not pretty recently.
I pee my pants pretty often, to be honest with you.
But like full on piss, like
Oh, no.
one time I was really drunk.
I feel
And I passed out and pissed myself.
recently?
Yeah.
When? This year?
No.
Last year?
Yeah. Wait. What was last
Was
year?
anybody with you? Freshman year? Or was it in your bed?
It was when I got home. It wasn't in college.
Oh,
It was
okay.
before college.
That's funny.
That's funny.
How was it?
Stinky.
Your piss should not be smelling.
You know what?
What?
You think you're so special
No.
and so good at everything.
I'm just saying maybe you should get yourself checked out if your piss smells.
I pissed myself because I drank too much alcohol.
So
And
true.
you say the biggest of my worries is that my piss smelled a little.
Yeah.
TJ Maxx.
Rumor has it that their makeup palettes are used.
I believe it.
So do I.
I
that
haven't
make
heard
you
about
feel?
it, but somebody told me.
Somebody told me
Some
the
reliable
same.
source told me, and I believe it.
How does that make you feel?
Kind of indifferent. I don't really use makeup, but
I feel like, to be honest, when you go there, I feel like the makeup is always looking really fucking crusty. So it's like I never buy it to begin
speaking
with.
of which, I'm gonna do this because you're gonna look back at it and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why do I look like a psychopath?"
You didn't fix anything. You're just touching it.
There's like a bang stick.
This,
Yeah.
listen, this part was going,
That's okay.
and now it's
They can't even see it. They see just half of my face.
okay. There you go. Well, now you're. I was gonna say perfect, but no, you're better.
You're so kind.
That's another conspiracy theory.
You being kind or me being perfect?
What? We were talking about TJ Maxx.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Have you smelled the candles there? They smell really good.
Not all of them. Have you smelled all of them?
Yeah.
They have this one brand.
I did,
No,
and I had a really big headache.
They have this one brand, and they have like mac and cheese scented candles and pizza scented candles, and they smell like shit. Well, not like shit. They smell like
They
what
smell
they're
like
supposed
pizza?
to. Yeah, but it's like imagine that, a pizza scented candle. You know what I mean? That's kind of vile.
Okay.
I can't think of a single conspiracy.
For TJ Maxx, another one is like they'll discount, or like stores will like discount things and they'll like tell you the price is higher than what the price actually was, and they'll discount it but for the original price. So it makes you buy it because you think it's on discount.
I feel like they do that at so many places. Like online especially, they raise the price up before they do the sales for everything.
Have you been to Joann Fabrics?
Yes.
Joann Fabrics, everything is always on sale. Which that's how I feel like it is, because everything is like absurdly expensive. Like it'll be like a mug for like $30, right? But then you go in and every single time you go to Joann's, it's like blockbuster sale, 70% off everything. So then stuff is like sure, the mug is $9, you know? But everything at Joann's is always on sale. They're out to get me.
Okay, they do that at Hobby Lobby too. When I tried to buy beads one time, they were like, I was gonna buy beads for $10, and then I was getting them, and they're like, "There's a sale on beads. You're gonna get these beads for $5." And I was like, "Okay."
So you got your beads?
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's interesting because Hobby Lobby's homophobic.
Hobby Lobby, you know, oh my God, Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby hired a gay man that I know. Well, not a gay man, but a man that likes men. So I don't know what he's doing there.
That's embarrassing. Does he know
Does he know? Well, I don't know.
that
But
he
do
works
they
for
know?
somebody who's homophobic? Oh.
Do they know who they hired?
Well,
That's a tragedy for them. Also, Chick-fil-A is supposed to be homophobic, but every time I go there, it's the fucking
it's the gayest
most
men who work
faggoty
there.
men I've ever seen.
Truly.
They're like, they come out and they're like, my pleasure. And you can see
They
their
always
fucking
have the
thong when they walk
fucking
backwards.
pants on.
Tight ass
noticed
pants. And they're low rise, skinny jeans. And you can see
Always.
their pink thong poking out when they walk away in their crop tops. And it's like, I thought you were supposed to be homophobic.
But also, why is it all gay people who work at Chick-fil-A? Like, I feel like it's like kind of weird. Like, I feel like it's like Chick-fil-A is the one place where it's like Chick-fil-A is homophobic, don't support them. But
And-
then everybody eats there, and like all the gay people work there. Like, maybe they're, I don't know what they're doing.
If somebody really wanted, if there was like some really hardcore homophobic Christian man who really wanted to do some damage, quit going to the gay clubs. That's mostly going to be straight women. Go to the Chick-fil-A if you want to kill some gay people.
You're so right for that.
Thank you.
Tell them where to kill the gay people.
Go to
That's good.
This episode is going to get removed.
Well, you're the one giving people advice on how to kill gay people.
Thoughts on birds?
Oh my god, I love birds.
Do you think they're real though? Are they government
I hope
spies?
they're real. I love them.
You hope.
Okay, but they have to be
Why?
because I love them so much.
I had a bird once. I don't think it was real.
So then, what was in the cage?
A robot bird?
I think that pigeons aren't real.
Oh my god. Pigeons?
That's what I've been saying.
I can get behind pigeons not being real.
Pigeons, because they're like.
One time I kicked one across a soccer field.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I completely made that up.
I would believe you. One time in New York, there was a pigeon sitting on the floor, and then I like did a few laps around, right? Like spent a whole day like out New York City, by the way. Get back.
By the way.
I had to specify that it wasn't just like suburbs of New York. Like it was a big city. This pigeon should not have been in the same fucking place when I returned like 8 hours later.
Maybe he was just
He
happy.
was not dead. Oh. And he was real. And I have a video of me touching it. I touched the pigeon.
One time I touched a swan.
I've fed swans. I really, really, really love birds. What do you think of geese?
Geese? There was a mean goose to me one time. So
they're not real?
no.
Okay.
Fuck geese.
Okay.
But yeah. Who do you think is in charge of the birds? Besides Joe Biden in Canada.
I don't know.
I have a personal conspiracy theory that's been going on recently. Reese thinks that, well, Reese has caught on, maybe, perhaps, to the idea that I may or may not.
He's being made to be my friend.
By her parents. And so, if this were the case, my contract would not allow me to deny it or confirm it.
Well, here's the thing. It's just tricky. Let me tell you something. Ethan doesn't ask me how I am. Ethan doesn't care how I am. This man has never once asked me how my day was. We're sitting at the dining hall one day. I'm having a very bad day, and this is why I think there's a conspiracy against me, because my mother called me to ask me if I was okay. Like 3 of my hometown friends who I haven't talked to in months texted me and asked, and it's like, how do they know? Where are they getting their information from? And then we're at the dining hall. Ethan grabs my arm and is like, Reese, how are you doing? How is your life? Like, do you have any big life updates? I spend every waking minute of my life with you. Like, you would know if there were any big life updates. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why were you acting like that? Why did my mother call me to ask me if I was okay? Why did 3 different people reach out to me and ask if I was okay? Like, something is going on. If it isn't you, there's somebody plotting against me. I guess not against me, because everybody's asking me if I'm okay. And the answer is no. But it's weird.
I know nothing about this. I was just trying to be a good pal.
I don't believe you.
That's okay. For how much I get paid, I better be a good pal.
Well,
But I'm not getting paid to be your friend. Let's say that. If I were to get paid, it would be to keep an eye on you, not to be your friend. That'd be weird if they paid me to be your friend.
so you're my friend by choice?
Who said? I feel like we've specified before that we're not friends.
Oh, well, that's what I thought. But then the other day you called me your ex-friend, and I was like, that would mean that we've been friends before that. But
yeah.
Well, I'm glad
she left me at somebody's party the other weekend.
Yeah.
To go sit and talk to my fucking roommate about a man that we've already discussed like 5 times. So what's with it?
What's with what?
It.
Why'd I leave? What's this got to do with conspiracies?
I have a conspiracy that I have a conspiracy. You might be the worst person in the world.
Okay.
You broke my cup the other day.
I did.
And then you left me. That's all I need to know. The worst person alive right now, because I feel like Hitler was worse than you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say so.
So I'm not even the best at being the worst?
No. Right now, currently, wait, let me think. So the only people who come to mind are Hitler and the Grinch, and the Grinch isn't real.
You don't know that.
And he also changed in the end. But you don't change. You continue to break my things. Today, when we went to get coffee, we took 5 steps and she spilled the coffee everywhere. I've been telling her since the beginning of time that she's very clumsy.
I've never once denied it.
But you've said, I try my best. I've been trying my best. And you said recently that you're getting better.
I am getting better.
But then you sprayed coffee everywhere today.
I feel like I was told that this episode was about conspiracies, not about the attempt to make me cry.
Who's the first person to walk on the moon?
Fucking Jeb Bush. Nobody, because it didn't happen.
Neil Armstrong, right?
Yeah.
Neil A. Spell it backwards.
Alien.
What the fuck? Is that a known thing? That Neil A spelled backwards is alien?
I knew it.
I don't know what to do now. Yeah. So basically, conspiracies. Yeah, sorry I had to bring up your clumsiness. I feel like I haven't talked about it in an episode yet, and it needed to be brought to the viewer's attention.
I guess. It's kind of all you talk to me about nowadays, so I guess I'm sick of hearing it, but
it's okay.
The people needed to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. The one today was probably the biggest blunder, though. I'll be honest. It was the only one of the day, too, so. Honestly, yeah, you've had one today, but I've been with you for like 30 minutes of the day. Did you drop anything at work? So maybe it's better that you have several small blunders instead of big ones.
Maybe. I'll write this down.
Okay.
Do you think the fashion industry makes pockets smaller on women's clothing so they have to carry purses?
Whoa. We were talking about that the other day. Remember when? Who were you talking to?
To Lisa. She was like, I've been wearing my husband's pants and they fit me so good and the pockets are down to my knees. I was like, okay. She was like,
men's pockets are so
I can't even
big.
fit my phone in it. I know. I have my grandpa's pants and I can literally stick my entire, like, to my wrist or to my elbow.
You know what else has really good elbow? Wait, let me think of a better. We're taking a commercial break. Oh!
Today, I'm here to tell you what you need to do if you have a shitty life and you want it to be exponentially better. You know what you need to do? you need to get the fuck out of your fucking bed and buy an Owala bottle. A water bottle. Can I tell you guys, Ethan, have I told you how amazing this bottle is?
You have several times.
Let me break it down for you.
Okay.
So first, fucking this one is like 32 ounces. So much water. I drink a lot of water, so let me tell you something. I drink like 6 of these a day, and I'm shaking off the fucking walls. But let me tell you. You go, thank you. Thanks. Hey, you're so good at backing me up. Thank you. So let me tell you this. But first, can I get closer? Am I allowed to get closer?
Of course.
Good. Thank you. Guys. Whoa. You guys have never seen me this close. Don't I look beautiful? Look at my bangs. Anyways, you fucking go like this and you can swing it around like a sexy little purse. Then
it's your clutch.
It's my fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Hit the button. Oh my god. Oh,
how does it do that? Does
God.
It always do? Okay.
I don't even have to fucking tip it back because guess what? There's a straw. Not only is there a straw, there's also my mic's the wrong way. There's a fucking spout. So if I want, I can tip it back, but need not be. Ethan, take a sip for me. How was it?
Now, Reese and I have a couple classes together.
Oh my god.
And she always lets me have her water. And let me tell you something. She puts
Tell
ice
us.
in this
Uh-huh.
once a day.
Once a day, guys.
And it stays in there for the rest of the day.
Rest of the fucking day.
She refills this thing like 3 times. That water stays in there the whole
fucking
time.
Cold. Best water bottle you'll ever have. So now you're probably thinking to yourself, how am I going to get my hands on one of these? So you know what you're going to do? You're going to go to owala.com. That's OWALA.com. And you're going to add the fucking water bottle to your cart. And then guess what you're going to do once it's in your cart?
Can I tell him?
You can tell him, Ethan.
You are going to type in promo code Clarice.
What was that? Clarice? My formal fucking government name?
Clarice. Clarice. And you will get 20% off.
20% off!
20% off!
20% off of a water bottle that will change your life. Do you hear me? Thank you.
This is our first official sponsor on this show.
So thank you, Owala. We appreciate it.
We love it so much. You guys, please support because we are both broke as a 90-year-old falling down 2 flights of stairs. So please go support them. They're amazing. And is this your personal favorite color?
Personal favorite color
out
of every color that's ever been there.
They have a new one called the Creamsicle. Yeah. I think I need to get that one. And you know what I'm going to do to get it?
What?
I'm going to go to the website. What's it called?
Fucking Owala. That's OWALA.com.
And I'm going to type in what?
CLARICE into the promo code section.
And what am I going to get if I do that?
You're going to get 20% off.
20% off?
20% off.
What
the fuck is right,
This
brother?
is the best deal ever, probably.
I think this is the best day of my life.
This is the best day of my life.
Thank you. Glad we're in agreement.
Anyway.
Make it the best day of yours. Go to owala.com.
Okay. We have a lot to cover.
We're so totally back.
We got to start with the economy before I forget.
Okay.
So, can we agree the economy is not real?
Mm-hmm.
Friend told me that.
This is gonna devastate Ryan.
I just saw a TikTok today of this girl talking about a fucking Victoria's Secret credit card or something that she got when she was 16, and she still hasn't paid it off. And they keep calling her about it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they gonna do about it? Nothing.
I've thought about that. Why don't I just spend so much money on a credit card and then kill myself? What are they gonna do? Who's it gonna get passed on to? My parents
it's not
or
real.
nobody?
It's not real, Reese.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But genuinely, who has to pay it off? Genuinely, when my parents died, and if they still have credit cards, or they have shit to pay off, am I responsible for paying it off? That's terrible news. They better pay off all their fucking debt before they die. Okay, but what if I die right now? Are my parents in charge of my money?
No. I don't know who'd be in charge of your money.
You. You gotta pay off my credit card. It's okay. I get nervous to use my credit card because I feel like I'm gonna forget to pay it.
Wow, a cool guy who was too fucking big for his moped just rode by. He was really cool though.
You guys don't live at camp. There was a guy at Campus View last year that used to do wheelies
Whoa.
on his bike.
But yeah, the economy is not real. So she was talking about that. One girl was like, yeah, I did that when I was 16. I'm 27 now. It's like, how do you get away with that?
Okay, but also like that's so stupid to do. She's gonna have such a bad credit score.
That's what she said.
So why is she doing it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why not?
Anything else about the economy?
Why do you need a good credit score?
So you can buy a house.
But realistically, let's talk.
Talking. That's what we do here.
Why does the US not have just one big credit card? Because think about it. The US has such a bad credit score.
Yeah.
Such a bad credit score.
So why would we want one big credit card?
Well, I'm saying that's probably why we don't have one. Because
like, are you saying like all the citizens share one, or like the government?
No, the government. But it's got to be a big one because it's for a country. So it's got to be like when they give out the checks. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And they have to have a big machine to swipe it on, and it's Joe Biden swiping it. He's going.
I've thought about that. How did we fuck up so bad? How are we in like billions of trillions of billions of freaking so much money of debt? What did we do to fuck up that bad?
And I know.
Aren't they scared?
Listen, I know there's going to be some man who's an economics major that's going to try to explain it. Or just Ryan Larosky. Larosky. But there's no reason why we can't just make an absurd amount of money.
And then I feel like if we like, not to cut you off, but like if we make everybody in the US pinky promise not to tell anybody that we're gonna print more money.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we could so be like, so guys, like, okay, US citizens, we're gonna print a lot of money because we're like in like don't tell, a lot of debt, Canadians, and like pretty soon like everything. It's really gonna start fucking us over. So we're gonna print all this money. Don't tell anybody. But like between you and me,
I feel like everybody would be down for that.
That's
too.
What I'm saying.
If it's like,
what American would oppose and be like, "No, we can't print more money. Like we can't get out of debt." Who the fuck would do that?
And if they're like, listen,
Walter would tell the Canadians.
We can't tell the people who have ulterior motives in different countries, but everybody gets like $1 trillion.
Oh well, no. That defeats the purpose of printing them.
No.
Oh, because we just print so much that we can do that.
Everybody who's in on it.
That's gonna cause such bad hyperinflation.
That's not real though. It's only real because it's in your head.
No, yes. It happened.
Well, if people don't know that more money is printed, okay, then if I printed off $100 bill and went and spent the $100 bill, nobody would know that I had just printed off that $100 bill.
I'd know. They would know.
But
people, sorry, this is unrelated, but when I worked at anywhere that I've ever worked, old men would love to come in with big $100 bills. They'd be like, I just printed this one off. And I'd be like, yeah, it's just a law that I have to scan it. And they'd be like, well, good thing it's fake. And I'd be like, I fucking hate you.
No,
shut the
I'm
fuck
saying
up.
if it was the government doing it, so they're real bills.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying too.
But if they stopped keeping track of how much they were printing off, mm-hmm, and nobody knew, and then they just gave them to people, and like nobody ever found out. That. I think what we really should do is we should take everyone's cash and just burn it.
Why?
To start over.
Why didn't you pout so you went to start over?
We can all start fresh. It's like Jeff Bezos. Elon? Oh my god, I saw Elon flying the other day.
Conspiracy? Elon lives in the sky.
He does. We saw him.
It's not a conspiracy. I'm just letting y'all know. Elon lives up high.
He goes in the sky so too many times, to be honest with you.
He's crazy, bro.
So what was I saying? Yeah, start over. Everybody, we start at 0. And then
in the entire world or just US?
Just the US.
That would help so many homeless people.
Yeah, because then everyone would be homeless. Because they couldn't pay their bills. But okay. Oh my god, that's what we really should do. We should start everyone at 0, give them time to work back up, but we can change the prices on everything. You know how rent is so expensive? If we start everyone back at 0, we can start rent at like $10.
So true. I can get behind this. So it's like the 1900s again.
Yeah. No, even before that. I think we should trade furs.
I'm so down. We're gonna make the beavers go extinct.
That's
So,
okay. How do you feel about extinction?
I believe in it.
But do you care?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Well, I care about. You don't care?
No, what effect is a panda going extinct going to have on my personal life? I'm sorry. They might be cute.
You're so selfish.
You can look at the pictures of them. But what is it going to do to me personally?
If biodiversity gets
Biodiversity. No, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. A panda bear isn't doing shit for biodiversity.
And it's kind of a flex, like with your if you have children in the future, be like, yeah, I was alive when pandas were around.
Yeah. What about fucking dinosaurs? And then we came. So if all the animals go extinct, including us, there's probably going to be a new species to come around that's even better. Because we came after dinosaurs.
Well, it's not natural selection if we're killing them all.
It technically is, because you call it natural selection if a fucking cheetah hunts its prey. So why is it not natural selection? We're animals too. Why is it not considered
we kind of
natural
have an upper
selection when
hand.
we kill animals? It makes no
We're
sense.
humans.
It's all natural selection.
Okay.
And then if we end up dying, then that's natural selection on us.
Do you believe in natural selection?
Hunty.
Do you believe in evolution?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Christians don't.
Do you believe in God?
God? I have a conspiracy about him. I saw him. I feel like I say this every
You
episode
do?
though. One time I smoked a little bit and I saw God. He was black. And Reese does not believe me, but that's okay. It was on St. Patrick's
every
Day.
single time you say this, I say, I believe you.
It was on St. Patrick's Day.
I believe
And
that
I
you
saw
saw
God.
God.
And he was a very handsome man.
Was it something
He
you
didn't
know?
say anything to me though. He just went. Yeah.
That was so many consecutive blinks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I always forget that I saw God.
I don't. You tell me like every other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about the Illuminati?
So the Illuminati.
So
How do you feel about them?
good. I was
Beyonce's behind it. Sorry. It's true because I saw.
Why'd you ask me?
I saw.
If you had shit to say.
I saw a video about it, and Beyonce's behind it, and apparently Taylor Swift's in on it too.
Oh yeah. I feel like all the big people probably are.
Yeah,
How
Billie
do I get part of
Eilish.
it?
Huh?
How do I get there?
You gotta have a talent,
Okay.
and then get famous off your talent, and then at some point,
Who
I
invites
think
me?
they might send you a letter, maybe by like a rat or something, like a little rat scurries around.
Like Harry Potter. I was obsessed with the Illuminati in middle school.
Me too. Okay. So I actually never really cared about the Illuminati, but we can talk
So you
about it.
lied.
I knew of it, and I
Oh,
knew Beyonce was
we were
behind it.
obsessed with it, and we'd all do
Yeah.
the thing where you put the triangle over your eye.
Who? The Black Eyed Peas. They
All of
are
them?
behind it.
Why?
Fergie. Come on. You
Why?
can't say she's not.
I'm not
Do
going
you
to,
remember
but
her
can I have
national
proof?
anthem?
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you
Why does that mean that
see
she's behind it?
by the dawn's
Why does that make her in charge of it?
light? There is no way, if you were just a regular civilian, that wasn't in the Illuminati, that you would be comfortable going to a basketball game and doing that.
Why? Why? Oh my god, I have a conspiracy about one of my teachers.
I have a conspiracy about everybody that does that.
That says why. They're doing it for attention. Our one teacher, he always says, why would they do that? The where pat. We talk about this
The
too every
what
episode.
and the why and the where.
where pathway. And then
One
occasionally
day-
he slips up and he goes, where? And it's like,
We caught you. You.
fucking Joel Kwame.
Oh
I
my!
know.
You can't fucking doxing our professor.
It's okay. He teaches cognition. He's not gonna watch this. You freaking liar. You don't pronounce it that way, and you're lying to everybody.
He did one day. He's like, but the real question is, why is it like
And
this?
it was like, what
And
the
it's like
fuck?
every other time he goes, but the real question is,
Like he gets a British
where
accent.
is it?
He goes, where?
Where? It's like,
Where is it?
and it always has a whistle to it too.
It does. It's so fucking whimsical for no reason. But yeah, every once in a while he slips up. I think that people like that just do it for attention.
It's definitely how do you feel about British accents then?
I like them.
There is a man who lives he's basically my neighbor.
Yeah.
And he came to my birthday party. It was my first time meeting him. And I was convinced that he was faking his British accent to
I
fuck
thought
with
so
me.
too. Well, yeah, it was like we'd all, I don't know.
Every single
so weird.
He got there. He was one of the first people to get there. He comes up to me, he's like, "Hello, I'm Charlie."
I was like, what was it?
This
It's like, Charlie!
he's like, "You want to go smoke a fag on the porch?" It's like,
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, "You're fucking with me." And he's like, "I don't know what you talk about, mate." And I was like, okay.
You were kind of mean to him all night.
No, all night.
He's like, you're a fucking liar.
He was one of the
I'm like,
first people to
okay,
get there.
Ethan.
And every time somebody walked through my door, I'd be like, "Hey, thank you for coming." Give him a hug. I'd be like, "Just so you know, Charlie, not Charlie, over there is a fucking liar. He's not British." And I told everybody that came in, I'm like, if he talks to you in a British accent, he's fucking with you. So
And then I said, yeah.
all night, I'm telling these people that this man is a liar. And then the other day, I heard him walking
in
somewhere
broad
talking
daylight,
to
and
someone.
He's just like, hello. I'm like,
He
he's
was
not
talking
lying.
on the phone, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's British."
He's British.
What do I do about this? I've made such a bad impression.
It was your birthday.
What British man is going?
Literally, why is he
Why?
in Allendale, Michigan?
That's
Literally, what the fuck?
why I was like, "There's no way this man is British.
British
Why is he
man.
here?" But I also think that they fake their accents. So
British people?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
because why do you talk like that? You know?
Well, that's what Americans used to sound like, and then everything got fucked up.
No,
and now
I
we
don't
sound
believe
like
in that
this.
either.
Okay. What do you believe in?
Nothing really.
I can tell.
I believe in this present moment, but also I don't, because this could all just be in my head.
It's not real for me.
It definitely isn't.
I
You're
know.
definitely hallucinating this all right now. What if you woke up and you realized this was all a dream and you were still in your junior year of high school?
I wouldn't doubt it. This was like one of my biggest fears when I was 7. I was really nervous. Not the junior year part, but I was really scared that I was a fish in a coma and that I was going to wake up and be like, I was like terrified. I would cry on the bus and everyone would be like, "Reese, what is wrong?" And I'd be like, "I'm literally in a coma. None of this is real." And they'd be like, "What is wrong?" And I'd be like, "You guys don't get it." Anyways.
I believe it because when I was little, I would my mom would wake me up and I would do my whole morning routine like as I was sleeping, and then I wake up and I realize I didn't do any of it.
Oh my god. How do you feel about NPCs?
I feel
know one.
so strongly about NPCs because I literally, maybe this is like, you already think I'm a narcissist, so this is just going to fuel that fucking fire. But there's some people where it's like, the world cannot be real. This has to be either all in my head or I'm the only person who's actually real here, you know? Because it's like, there's one person where I see her everywhere. Every single aspect of my life. She's in 2 of my fucking college classes. She's in 2 of my classes. She works at the dining hall. Every time I go to the library, I see her. Everywhere I go, she just happens to be there.
Maybe
And
she's
it's
a spy, though.
Okay, maybe. No.
Maybe she was paid by your mom to check in.
So yeah, maybe my mom is paying her, but it's just weird. Like, why is she everywhere?
You mean why?
Why is she everywhere? She knows Joel.
Why does she work?
'Cause she's following
Why does
me.
she work at the
Dining hall?
the
The dining hall. I don't know. But it's kind of scary. Isn't it?
Yeah, because it was like we see her in class. I'm like, wow, she's really bad at things.
Yeah.
And then I see her fucking working at I feel like she works at multiple places.
I agree, and I feel like she's just everywhere. And whenever we go to the dining halls that she doesn't work at, she's there. The library. I feel like we saw her off campus somewhere too,
Probably.
like at Meyer or something. And it was like, why is this chick literally everywhere?
But then we're at the same places. So
she's probably like, thinking, why are they everywhere and always together? Something is not right with them. Definitely.
Something's not adding up. Those two are NPCs because there's no way that I just see them everywhere and they're always together.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on redheads? Do you think they're the devil?
I love redheads. I need to marry a redhead.
I need to marry a redhead too.
I have a redhead for both of you.
Put it there.
For both of us?
Really? At
separate
the same
ones?
time?
Because
or...
we can't have the same one.
Yeah.
I have 2 separate redheads.
Okay, good. Do you have one that can take not physical but mental abuse?
Oh yeah.
For
Okay.
me or you?
For me.
No.
Oh, well, me too.
You would
So.
fuck with my best friend.
Okay.
He lives in a co-op at Michigan State.
Okay. Well, I found my ginger.
Do you have a ginger for me?
She just needs. What do you need?
Like a girl or a guy.
I'll take either.
Yeah, I have a couple. Well, I have a frat boy. Do you want a frat boy?
Not particularly.
Okay, I didn't think so. I don't really like him either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta think.
Well, keep me
I'll
updated.
get back to you.
Thanks.
But I definitely have one. He's my best friend.
Whoa.
Good.
This
is good news.
You're gonna put your best friend against Ethan Outman. He literally just said he needs somebody he can mentally abuse.
Yeah,
no,
Corey can take it because he mentally abuses me.
I wasn't saying I was going to mentally abuse someone. I was saying that they need to be able to take it.
No, he can take it. He's so, yeah, he can take it.
Perfect.
That's what they always say.
That is.
Then they can never take it.
Crying.
Conspiracy theory.
What?
Men are fucking annoying.
Terrible.
As fuck. I don't think that's a conspiracy though. I think that's just the truth.
No, I feel like it is a conspiracy. I feel like I'm in the minority hating men.
Listen.
Listening.
When I tell somebody, I say, listen.
Listening.
I think I might be a little crazy. So if you're down for that, and they're always like, I like it a little crazy. Then why are you hiding in the closet when I'm yelling at you? Why do you lock the doors? Why'd you lock the door? Why'd you lock the door? Why'd you lock the door when I'm stabbing it with a knife right now? Like, you can't tell me you like crazy and then
you're gonna
hide.
Call the fucking police to do a wellness check on me. I thought you said you liked it crazy.
You called the cops on me. You said you like it crazy. So when I pull a fucking knife on you, you need to respect that.
Why are the police here? Exactly.
Why are the police putting me in handcuffs
restraining
right now?
me right now?
Why am I in a mental institution with straps on both of my wrists and both of my I got a cramp.
I got one earlier. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
You're going too hard. You gotta calm down.
Straps on my ankles.
No.
And they sedate me.
No.
Because because a man said that he liked it a little crazy and I trusted him.
That's why you can't trust men. They're in the wrong. Not you for killing their whole family.
They are in the wrong because I feel like if I give you the warning beforehand,
yeah,
that's all I really can do. It's not like I'm withholding information from anyone. I'm not like pretending to be some saint.
Well, I feel like maybe people have never experienced crazy like you.
Oh, what do you mean?
You know what I mean?
No. Oh. I just asked, what do you mean?
Well, he goes, what do you mean? You go,
well, I don't know. You're very special.
Thank you.
And I feel like when you say like, yeah, I'm a little crazy, they're probably just like, oh yeah, like he probably gets a little sad sometimes.
Sometimes he doesn't wear a collared shirt.
Yeah, like they probably weren't expecting it to be like sometimes he's gonna.
Sometimes I cry blood from my eyes.
Yeah.
I think I might just be possessed though.
You've actually cried blood?
What?
You've cried blood?
Who said that?
You did.
Not me.
Have you ever cried so hard you threw up?
No.
Didn't think so. That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Me neither.
One time I pooped and it was really, really bloody red.
Yeah. Wait, can I guess what happened?
No, I need to tell the story.
Okay.
But it wasn't blood. I was so nervous. I'm like, God, I have some sort of STD.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I don't know why I thought I did, because I never had anything in the butthole.
Oh my god. Okay.
So I don't know why I thought that I 100% had an STD.
Yeah.
And then I found out it was because I had a lot of cherries. Like the really juicy red ones in like the jars and stuff, not like actual cherries, because they were in these candies. And then the next day it was gone because it was just cherries. Yippee!
Thank God. I'm so happy you told me that story.
So I've never pooped blood.
I have. Oh no, I haven't.
Why?
Because I drank a bang. I don't know why that made me shit blood, but it was the worst day of my life. I was severely mentally ill at that point in my time.
Was?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, yeah. Keep going. I have a story to bring up.
And I was working at Five Below. And does it have to do with me?
No, it's about me.
Okay, good. And I drank the bang, and it had 300 milligrams of caffeine, and you're not supposed to drink it when you're on antidepressants, apparently. And I drank it, and it made me had such a bad panic attack. But my coworkers hated me, so I was like, while working at cash register, and then I shit blood in the bathroom.
Okay. Did you go home?
No, I had to work at Five Below, make my $10 an hour.
Okay, good.
I needed money.
So that reminded me when you were talking about antidepressants. I used to not be able to drink caffeine because a mix of that and when I was little, I had really like a heart thing
Mm-hmm.
that they were like, there's something wrong with your heart. You shouldn't drink caffeine. And so yeah, I wasn't allowed to drink caffeine, and it changed my life the first time I had a coffee after I was off antidepressants, because you guys, as of 8th grade, I'm healed. They took me off my medication, and my therapist said, don't bother coming back, because I was healed.
Mm-hmm.
They said, there's not much more we can do for you.
That's impressive. Graduating therapy. In
Graduated in 8th grade. They were like, both my psychiatrist, she's like,
Both of them. You had two.
she was like, yeah, so we're gonna take you off this medication. And then my therapist was like, yeah, I don't see us getting any further with our sessions, so we can stop.
Yeah, so you weren't healed. You were beyond
Yes.
help.
No. She said we couldn't get any further because we're already as far as we can go. Woo! So
And you
anyway,
haven't been back since?
So anyway,
Fuck you.
I
Don't
had
shush me.
I had a double shot Starbucks drink. It changed my life forever. And I was like, and I still am like that to this day.
You are. When you drink caffeine, it's like,
Yeah.
Ethan, you can tell.
Yeah, and I get really sweaty. I'm really sweaty right now.
Good for you.
But I'm also real excited for this episode.
I can tell. Do you have any other conspiracy theories you'd like to share?
Conspiracy theories? Oh my god. I used to have so many. I think everybody was out to get me in the past, but now I'm healed.
No, that's such a lie.
Conspiracy. That's like anxiety.
No, he's lying too. Literally yesterday we're at lunch and he's like,
no, that's the fucking motherfucking truth. That's
no,
sorry.
I agree.
Sorry.
But also,
sorry,
I think
sorry.
that we might both be severely paranoid and mentally ill.
No. Listen. No.
Stop.
Wait, you tell it first. Go. Go.
Fuck you. I'm going. We're like talking at lunch, right? And I like keep noticing that like these people keep staring at me, and then Ethan's like, Reese, don't make a big deal. But something is going on. Like those two people over there, I think they're talking about us. Like they keep looking at us and like whispering to each other and like making it super obvious. And then the people over there, I think they're talking about us too. And I'm like, okay, I know you think I'm crazy already, so I wasn't going to say anything, but I was literally thinking the same thing. I was like, why is everybody staring at us and like whispering about us today? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then when they got up to leave, they like got up and then they stopped one more time and they were all like kind of like looking directly at us and like whispering one more time before they left. And then they left.
So my theory is it's because we're sexy.
I don't know about that.
Maybe not for you, but for me, that's what I'm going
So
with.
they're just-
That's my
okay.
story, and I'm sticking to it.
See, but I
Because
also feel like
both
it
of the
might
groups
be
had a
because-
very gay man in them.
That's what I was thinking. And you also very loudly, because I was like, do you want to try my
Oh,
cake?
yeah.
And he was like, you can't feed it to me though, because there's a lot of gay men here. And I was like, well, I didn't say I had to feed it to you. I just asked you if you wanted some cake. And then you can proceeded to eat it out of my hand. But that doesn't matter. Then I was like, well, what gay men? And you were like, the gay men over there. So maybe it's because you're loudly like addressing people as gay
As
men.
gay men.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gay man right there.
The gay man to the left.
I have noticed that because we talked about this the other day, actually.
What?
That we can eavesdrop on people's conversations so easily
Yeah.
in the dining hall. So then I was thinking about it when I was eavesdropping on someone's conversation one day. I'm like, people can definitely hear me
Oh,
over
for
here
sure.
being like, that fucking gay little boy over there, that gay boy.
But also just like the subject of our conversation before that day also, I was like, so your parents don't love you? So you're telling me that your parents don't talk to you?
Yeah.
Like we were like, yeah. We were talking about some pretty silly
But
subjects.
also, it wasn't just that day. Every time I go anywhere, I feel like I'm being watched. And
Me
it's
too.
been confirmed to me that people
I know.
have like picked me out of crowds that haven't known me, because after I'd known them, even when I first got here, it was like Grace was like, yeah, I remember you at the block party. And it's like the block party with like 100
That
people
is
at it.
peculiar.
And she's like, yeah, I remember you standing there and I remember exactly what you were doing. So people are watching me.
Hmm.
And it's because I'm sexy.
Definitely. People, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. I'm fine with that, I guess. People
I'm
watching
okay
me.
with it too, actually.
I think it's sillier though that if people are only know me because they think that I have a sexy friend. It's like that short ugly bitch with a sexy friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that, next week, tune in for a Halloween episode.
Oh my god.
You can see this short ugly bitch and her sexy friend dressed up for Halloween. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.